right, so we're going to go ahead and create our recycler adapter here. Let's put inside of a UI there. Say new. Call this no-do list adapter. Okay, it's just a class. I'm going to make sure that it extends RecyclerView dot adapter. Just like that. I'm going to say OK, and there we go. Let's go ahead and add all of the methods we need. There we go. Of course, you remember we have to add here an inner class. So I'm going to say no-do list dot. I'm going to name it no-do view holder. Okay, could have just been view holder. That's fine. And let's see what we need to do. A lot of things. I'm going to have to create the no-do class. There we go. And this will extend RecyclerView dot view holder like this. Of course, it has to have its own constructor. That's good. All right, looks like always, we need to come down here and fix a few things. I'm going to go ahead and implement onBind view again because it seems to never take the first one. So I'm going to just delete this duplicate here. And let's see this one here. All right, we implemented that. What is the issue now? All right, everything looks good. Very good. And the one thing I'm going to pass here is going to be private. Make this final. Say text view. This is going to be no-do text view. So this is where we're going to be adding all of the items that we want. So let's see. We want to initialize our constructor here. Of course we will. So what I'm going to do, let's create a constructor here. Say OK, but we're going to pass a context here like this. And inside here, we're going to say inflator. And here we're going to say no-do inflator. And then I'm going to say is equal to layout inflator dot from, passing the context. And that's that. Let's go ahead at the top here, say private final no-do inflator, like that. This is an inflator type. There we go. I should say layout inflator. There we go. Types are very important. Now this is the same thing, maybe a little bit, the order is a little bit different here as we've done before. So we just instantiated our layout inflator so that we can use it whatever we want inside of this class. So next we're going to pass this no-do text view inside of our class here. So inside here after super, I'm going to go ahead and say text no-do text view is equal to our view holder or item view holder that is, that defined by id.id.text. I have to import text view. Okay, there we go. Oh, we need to make this not final so that it's accessible there. Very good. So there we go. And at the top here, before I forget, let's create our list. So I'm going to say private list of no-dos. Call no-do list. So this is where we are caching. Very good. So we're going to use this list to cache, meaning to save and add all the information for our no-do items. Now let's go to our own create view right now. So in our own create view, I'm going to obviously create our view. So we invoke the view class. Say view is equal. I'm going to use our inflator. So I'm going to say no-do inflator. We'll just call inflator if we can get it. Let's say, there we go. No-do inflator dot inflate. We're going to inflate from our r.layout.recyclerView item, right? This whole XML there. I'm going to pass our view group and false. And of course, we're going to return our new no-do view holder and pass our view. Okay, very good. So this new view holder here, it is what we have here. In this case, we only have one item, which is the no-do text view. If we had other items, or we would have instantiated them here. Okay, so essentially the same, pretty much the same thing we've done before. Go on bind. This is where we're binding the data with the user interface. I'm going to go ahead and say if, make sure that our list of words is not null. Okay, call this current is equal to our no-do list dot get, and I'm going to pass the I, which is usually the position. I'm going to go ahead and say position here, change it to make more sense. Position as such. All right, there we go. So now we have our object, current object, and I'm going to use our holder here. So no do holder dot no do text view. It's not showing. Let's see. I'm going to change a few things here. In fact, I'm going to just take that and just put inside of this. Oops. And just put inside of our class here. This is probably going to be better and beneficial to us anyway. So I'm going to make this public like this. Okay, no text view. That's very good. So now I can just go come down here and say dot no like this, set text. I'm going to say current dot get no do like that. Okay. In case of our no do list has nothing in there, what we're going to do, no do holder like that, no do text view. I'm going to set text to something that says no to do. Very interesting there. I can extract that string here like this, because that's what it likes for us to do. Okay, so in case there's nothing, I'm just gonna put a text that says there's nothing in there, or no to do. Now here I'm gonna add another method. I'm gonna say void set no do. What this is gonna do, I'm gonna pass a list here of no do objects. Say no do's like this. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to set things up. So I'm going to go ahead and say the list, our no do list, is going to be set to our no do's, whatever we're passing there. So here we're setting a no do. In fact, let's say no do, set no do's, right? That's what we're doing here. And then I'm going to call the notify data set changed. So this is just a helper method that whenever we are outside of our list adapter here, we can call it set nodes, which means we're going to pass an object or a list containing object no do's, and it's going to set our list in this class here to whatever we are receiving there, and then it's going to say, hey, notify that something has changed to our RecyclerView, and then it will do all the work. So this is helpful. Now remember, this get item count is called many times. You want to make sure that if there's nothing in there, we do something. So here I'm going to actually do something. I'm going to say if, put an if statement here. So customize things a little bit. If list, I want to do list, is also not null. What I'm going to do, I'm just going to say return no do list dot size, like that. I'm going to say else I want to return 0. So return 0 like that. In fact, I can put all in one line like this. Okay, let's indent a little bit. So if our list is not null, meaning it has items, we're going to obviously return the size of our list. Else, we're going to return 0. We can put a semicolon there. Very good. So at this point, it seems like we should be ready and set to go. Let's make sure one more time. I'm going to go ahead and format everything. It looks good. All right, so we have our RecyclerView or no-do list adapter done. In the next video, we are going to continue and set everything up in our main activity. All right, I'll see you next.